it is what it is, you know? Like, I've lost so many people in my life. Like, I've lost so many people. Good and bad people, you know? I've lost good and bad people. So it'll just be another person. Just, you know, nothing lasts forever. Not one thing. So I'm just glad. This is like that was like one of the reasons that I got away. You know, I just wanted to get away because, like, I know what time it is. I know, you know, what it feels like to be abandoned and what it feels like when somebody's like, you know. So it's like, okay, but don't come back. You don't get to come back. I'm tired of being there for people that aren't there for me. You know. And I know I'm a good person. Like, I know I'm not perfect, but I know I have genuine love. You know. So, like, I'm not gonna accept fake. Like, I don't have anything fake in my life. I don't want anything fake in my life. So, I don't want anyone. I don't want people around me that are fake. You know, I don't want anybody around me that is, like, only money motivated. If, like, there's more things that are important in life, you know? And I know, you know, and I'm not, like, trying to bash him or trying to fucking be mean to him or anything like that, but this is just, like, something that I'm just gonna do for myself and just move forward at this point.
What's up, everybody? So this video is about T. I don't really know T personally, or whatever the case. I don't follow her too much or nothing like that. She did pop up on my scroll up one time, I think last year sometime, and you know, she caught my eye when it came to her like talking, and I kind of seen her plight a little bit. Like, she wasn't the typical out there running the streets because that's what she wanted to do type of person. You know, I keep my eyes sharp when it comes to that type of scenery or whatever that people be in. And through the little short time that I've been, you know, in tune or whatever with what she was doing, like here and there, it just seemed like she's been trying to escape a lot of turmoil that came her way just by default. It looked like that's pretty much what it is, because that's the case with pretty much everybody. Everybody is falling into a lot of mess by default, and when you talk to people, everybody got a story about toxic relationship or painful this or painful that. But her story was unique in this way where you can't compare it to everybody. She's a special case that is like, some people got this special case issue too, like myself. When you try to genuinely grow up and not hurt people, you know, you're a hurt person that's trying to nurse people, you know, hurt people, nurse people, you know, and so you've been hurt in your life and disappointed and things aren't working out in your life, and you make plans in your life that you want to, you know, you have hopes and dreams, you try to make plans to go this way and that way in your life, and it don't work out, and so you end up altering your plans and you end up becoming a person that's trying to make do, just trying to get by in life, whereas though you had a lot of hope and dreams, American dream this, American dream that, you had a lot of that, you know, and it get shot down out of you, it get drained out of you as time passes and you can't achieve what you need to achieve or whatever. And that's pretty much those people or us. We get hurt and then we start trying to nurse people or hurt people. You're the type of person that's a hurt person that's trying to hurt people, or hurt people, nurse people. So her story is, and just a brief, you know, what I just showed was her going through a relationship with somebody that was a friendship, and it was a person that she known for a while, and you can tell that there was some hope that because of the length of time that the relationship or that the friendship transpired or whatever, that there would be some kind of growth of love. Because when you try to find love in life, you come up with so many types of ideas to try to see if someone can end up loving you, or someone can see the genuine love inside of you through the trash that you end up having to work through and go through in life. It's not your fault that the card is dealt to you. I'll put it like that. It's not your fault that this card is dealt to you and Callie, and that's just how, Callie, life is. But you're not that person. So the card is dealt to you, and you do this, that, and the third, and you're trying to find somebody that's gonna see through the card to see who you really are. And then it's like, oh, you just played that card. That's just not the card. That's not just your deck of cards. It's just the card that was in your deck, or whatever the case. You just need somebody to understand, and that can bear with you through the trash that you might have to go through in order to survive, or you're trying to find somebody that can come together with you to help you get out of that type of life and find a more calm, peaceable life together, where you don't have to worry about too much stress and strain and looking left and right and over hills and crap to try to make ends meet. You don't know where your next dollar gonna come from, your next meal gonna come from, and you just sitting here like living a life that you completely don't want to live to get things done, but you doing it, and it's just kind of like bringing you a false sense of peace. It's like a pseudo type of peace, whereas though you're starting to feel peaceful, but at the same time you're starting to feel different about how you living and how you got the obtain the things that you obtain, but you working through it and you dealing with it. So it's always a tug at you, and those are the people that have genuine hearts, pure hearts, or whatever. It always eat at them that they have to earn a living the way they earn it. They never really get used to it, but they have moments where they just kind of like go through it, and it seems like they're used to it, but then they just like get back tired of it again, and it breaks them down more and more, and it drains them to the point where they have hopelessness in it. Then you have people that embrace it, but when you have someone that's not mature, or that's don't have a mature mind to see the world as a whole and have a solution for it. Like, you got to be able to see the problems of the whole world that everybody's going through. Like, in different countries, women are going through the same type situations, men going through the same type situations, and also try to be able to come up with a solution that, even if you can't bring forth the solution out of the power of your own hand, but you can be able to speak it to somebody that got power to be able to bring it to fruition or whatever, to be able to bring solutions to the table. You got to be that type of person to have that kind of mind, so that you can try to, this, that, and the third, inspire and aspire or whatever, or aspire to inspire. And that's pretty much what she sounds like. She's just kind of sitting there looking lonely. And even though she might have a few people here and there, whatever the case, she's really looking completely lonely, like how I be. Like, sometimes I have people pop up sometimes in my life, and it look like everything cool, but then in that moment where you by yourself, you just like extra lonely, like you about to fail, you about to fall apart, and people only know you for, it's just crazy, yo. Like, you can't get around the life, the card that is dealt to you, to find what you're really truly looking for, which is pure love, and people call it puppy love or whatever the case, and they downplay puppy love my whole life. I used to be, oh, puppy love this, puppy love that, puppy love is just this, but people downplayed it so hard, just as in the term that we call it, puppy love, as in saying the most innocent love that you can come up with. Puppy love is true love. And that's what I had to realize. I had to wiggle through all of the stupid cliches and stuff that people told me when I was younger to get that mature mindset to even be able to think right. Even though when I was younger, I had a good heart to want to be in a relationship and be married and have children and stuff like that, I still wasn't ready. But when I grew up,